Your bags can explode. Hey, look, it worked. I have an important job. I have to record things.
She's the vlogger.
I'm the vlogger.
Oh my goodness. Look at those yachts. Holy.
That's what I said. I was like, look at those bad boys.
No.
Easily. There's definitely like some houses like way over there that are on the hill that are worth a good chunk. It's yours. It only took coming to St. Maarten to find the money tree. You're just casually strolling with your yacht in the background.
You need a ring over there, Megan?
Same place as the last. They have Diamond International at every stop. This video is for St. Maarten, which would be the Friday of our cruise. And I have two main options on what to do in St. Maarten, and so I left it up to Braeden because I really didn't have a preference. It was either Maho Beach, which is the infamous like airport beach where you can see planes like fly right over your head, or do like normal beach, and the one that popped up a lot was Orient Bay. Orient Beach, whatever it was called. So he opted to do just Orient Bay, Orient Beach, and I was a-okay with that. I will speak for Braeden in this aspect. I feel like he probably would say he made the wrong choice. He threw up from car sickness on the way there. you can kind of tell, I've muted all of the videos when we're driving, but you can tell, like, in the videos, like, just not edited, he's, like, chatting away, and all of a sudden he goes, like, silent. And that's when everything went downhill for him. He felt like crap. We got, I think what did it for him is, obviously we ate breakfast, and then we automatically get on this van, and somehow we always got stuck in the back. I don't know if it's just because of our age or what, but we got stuck in the back. And then it was a 25-minute drive to Orient Bay. And then at the very last section of it, there was like 10 speed bumps. And that did him. He was like, the speed bumps killed me. So when we got out of the van, he like went over to a bush and just like let it out. Surprisingly though, he recovered. Yeah. If you ask Braeden and I both, we would say Orient Bay was probably our least favorite beach out of all of them that we went to that week. And it wasn't necessarily like a bad beach. I have like kind of a couple main issues with it. One, where they let us off, we just walked down, and Braeden asked for water at the bar. Well, the guy gave him a water bottle, and I was like, Braeden, I have to pay for that. And so he asked him, he's like, oh yeah, that's not free. And I was like, you can just get a cup of water. He's like, no. Okay. And then kept on walking down, and I go and ask him, like, oh, like, can we rent beach chairs or whatever? It was like $40 to rent beach chairs and umbrella. That's insane. Keep in mind, like, every other place that week was $20. I don't think I spent any more than $20. And I was appalled. I was like, $40? Well, lesson learned is, as Braeden sat in the beach chair and, like, recovered for a little bit, I did some investigation and walked down the beach. There's definitely cheaper options. I found one that was, like, $20 beach chair umbrella and includes a free alcoholic drink. So, don't make the mistake I did. If someone says it's going to be $40, walk around. You can find cheaper options. So that was my kind of first little beef with it. And then my second one was, it just wasn't like a super nice beach by any means. There was a lot of seagrass, which I know that seagrass has kind of been a big issue lately. But that was the only beach we went to the whole week that even like had a touch of seagrass. And by a touch, I mean like piles of seagrass. Just made it not like super pretty and just kind of a pain to walk around. And then 3, be aware there is a nude beach. And people who I don't know if it's like the island itself is French and Dutch, so I don't know if their culture is a little different than like American culture. But there were people who weren't going to the nude beach to enjoy it. They were just doing it in the public beach. And I was like, okay. We saw 2 or 3 ladies without a swimsuit top on. So keep that in mind. Family friendly. Not maybe like in certain areas. So yeah, keep that in mind. And then my last little thing with it, or I guess 2 last little things is, one, it was very wavy. I don't know if it was the weather that we had or if it's always that wavy, but I didn't really go in the ocean a whole lot because it was so wavy. Not that I didn't feel safe in it. Like, I feel like I'm a decent swimmer, but I just didn't want to take the chance. I like my calm beaches, and that definitely wasn't it. And then lastly, kind of like what happened in Antigua, Braeden got targeted for his burnt legs, and the lady came and rubbed aloe over his legs, even though he told them no. And then she, like, demanded money. Again, she left us alone. But again, I just want to be left alone on a beach. Like, don't bother me. But I get it. It's how they make their livelihood. But when we say no, like, please respect it and understand that we want to pass. So, that was our experience at Orient Bay. We had a taxi that was supposed to pick us up at, like, 2:30, I believe. By, like, 1 o'clock, I was like, are you ready to go? Like, I'm kind of done. And Braeden was like, yeah, I'm good. So we headed back to the ship early. They had a nice cruise port around St. Maarten, so we did a lot of shopping and then went back on the ship for the night. That night was Haven restaurant, and then the Red, White, and British show. Made me definitely even think what I missed with Burn the Floor even more, but still a good show. And the singing was pretty good as well. But nothing super crazy. The big day was the last day, though. So stay tuned.